Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about what is coming in love for you. Is your soulmate arriving? Do you have a twin flame? Do you have a karmic relationship? What's arriving? And I love these cards for it because it is about freedom of choice. It is about an awakening to what we want, who we are, and how we'll benefit most from certain energies, from certain people, and being very discerning in that. And of course, love. You know, we all feel that spring is in the air very soon and everybody is ready to have fun and be romanced and have that beautiful kind of, butterfly in your stomach and, what are they going to say and do? There's nothing more wonderful than discovering another person and their humor and their tastes and their personality. It's so fun. And oftentimes they surprise us in very good ways and it makes us all warm and fuzzy inside. So we have 3 cards to choose from today. We have Awakening, Love, and Freedom. And I just want to read this excerpt from The Lovers in Your Path Through the Enchanted Forest because it's so beautiful. It says, on a hot summer's day with the scent of wild honeysuckle casting its drowsy spell, a pair of lovers rests in the shade. They sing together in a pleasing harmony. Under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me and tune his merry note to the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither. Their song ends with soft laughter, the sweet sound of untroubled joy. These forest dwellers are outlaws from society who has chosen life together and to fulfill their common destiny. Theirs is a love out of legend, enduring, encompassing, and eternal. Come what may, the lovers face their challenges side by side as equals. Both wear archery braces on their wrists, and their bows stand close at hand. But in this moment, there's only one piece, all the world, and that's in each other's eyes. It's about love and passion, life choices, soulmates, believe in love and life's destiny. And that's what so many of us are now plugged into with this greater awakening. We know these opportunities for this great love is everywhere, and we are not shrinking our world anymore. We're the ace of visions here. We know what we want and how to go about that. So let's see what's going to come for group 1, which is awakening. Okay, so you're going to have an adventure. We like that. And you're also going to have some dreams fulfilled, and you're also going to have love in your dreamscapes. A lot of what happens in our conscious and then our subconscious states is we are laying out what we want. We're kind of like setting down what would be beautiful and fun and what would we like, what causes serenity, spirituality, kindness, a gift of love in our life. And the water element is very dreamy and all of this, very flowing. And what arises is what our ideal soulmate, companion, life partner would be like. What are the attributes? What would we be doing together? And by really formulating a deep picture of that, you have some focused intention on that. So you're bringing that in. And I also feel that with this adventure, a lot of you are really planning a trip. You're not taking no for an answer anymore. You're not putting anything else. You're really devising a way to get those tickets, get that luggage packed, and be on your way. And a lot of you are going to discover love in new lands, in new places. And let's see what the energy is going to be there for that. Give these a shuffle-uffle. So their energy is going to be very, lovely, very kingly energy is your next love. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in their charge. So this person, again, spiritually awakened. I don't feel like you'd settle for anything less at this stage. I feel like, you've been having upgrades and you have a new understanding of what you want from love and life and yourself, and you're just not settling anymore. So these people, not these arbitrary, like little scrabblers going around everywhere. You want someone who's elevated, they are enlightened. They have a loving, kind, benevolent presence, and it draws you to them. I'll tell you someone who I was very attracted to and I thought was so cool was Russell Brand when he first came out. I love his exuberance and his energy, and he is very spiritual and he's very tapped in. However, he does have some chemical imbalances that have him go all over the place, and he can seem a little preachy because once he gets going, he gets excited, which everybody does when they talk about something they believe in. We have to be careful not to get into the zealot type of lane, right? But I love his attitude because he does have a benevolent look and is very accepting of a lot of things. And that's kind of the energy of this person. However, they're very hardwired to do the right thing. So because of that, they can locate where there might be, something that's not operating correctly, and they're able to help others. So these people may be light workers as well. And they're in charge of their life and who they are, and they don't react and they don't overreact because they're very steady. And I feel like this is the energy of your next love, and you will be on an adventure. It could just be something for a weekend or for an evening where you go out of your normal comfort zone and you want to try something. You want to go to the theater. All of a sudden, this person is there, and it's like voila, with this beautiful, benevolent, peaceful, loving attitude. Let's see what else is coming in terms of, I want to get some personality types. I'm like, I have all these decks, but I don't even know where the heck they are. So let me see. I'm trying to shuffle with one hand, which is hilarious. Oh, nice. So again, these people have acquired wealth. They know where they are. They're excellent at their jobs, and they have an understanding of money and abundance and how to acquire more. So they like their creature comforts, but they like it in a peaceful Zen type of way. They like things that are extremely well made. Like if they're going to get a chessboard, it's going to be made of agate or marble. It's going to be wonderful. They like really nice sheets. They like things that are aesthetically pleasing. They're not the Ferrari flash garbagey type of stuff. Not if you have a Ferrari that it's garbage, but you know what I mean. Just flash everywhere. This is stuff that is substantial. Now, this Ace of Wands moment, this is going to occur very, very soon. And I always feel like aces are just divinely guided, boom, propelled right into our life. Passion, fortitude, gravity to it. It brings us to them to us. So, there's no pause in the action here. This is going to be some immediate love connections for you, Group 1. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you want a private read or anything of that nature, all my links are down there, and all my handcrafted jewelry and goodies, all these fun, I'm going to just zoom down a little bit if you haven't seen them. I have all the zodiac coins I'm going to put in the store, and the Celtic and Nordic hair pieces and scarf clips. I wore all of this when I was in Stonehenge last week. It's so weird to say last week because I literally I feel like it's so long ago. We get home and I'm still not unpacked, but it's one of those things. You're out for an adventure. So get ready and just cherish it. Keep your eyes open. All these beautiful synchronicities are going to take place for you as well. So again, as I was saying, these are all in my Etsy store, you guys. Love and light to you. Come see me on Instagram too. It's Sparquist11. I do daily posts and memes. I'm holding contests. I'm going to be doing all kinds of fun things over there next week when I get all caught up with my private reads for you guys. So love to you. Now we're on to love. Right away, I feel like some epic things are coming in. Let's see what's going on with this. So we have beauty. So your next, wow. Oh, the next person a lot of you are going to meet, this is your life union. These are the people you're going to marry. All of a sudden, your standards are what they should be, and you're really valuing yourself. So you equate your time with very high value. So you're not just, sure, I'll go see. Right away, you're going to be fantastic at reading energy. You're going to be, your intuition's going to be on fire. High emotional intelligence. You're going to know whether somebody is worthy of your time by the way they treat other people. A lot of stuff, their posture, their behaviors. If you see like a sneer or something, you're going to be turned off by that. You're very sensitive to people's energy. So you're only have the eye out for the highest value, best benevolent, kind type of people. And because of that, you're both devoted to each other very quickly. A lot of you guys, this is your soulmate and your marriage partner. High percentage, 80% of the next people that you're going to be involved in, you're going to marry. You just know, they just know. It's wonderful. There's no game playing. They are honest and forthright. They know this is a lifetime union, as do you. And it's really wonderful because, again, you are getting your authentic selves, and you both cherish each other for who you are and that energy you emit in a really spectacular way. I'm going to pull a couple goddess cards here too. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have gone through a recent rebirth. You're really kind of understanding, oh, whoa, yes, of course, you have Aphrodite in there. Again, romantic love, you're ready for it and you're allowing for it. That is a big aspect of this. When we allow, we say, oh, you know what? I'm ready for love and I want to cherish myself, my life arena. I want to live to my truest heart's intent. I am no longer going to forego some unbearable situations. If people say something that's rude or degrading to me, I'm not just going to go, ha, ha, ha. I'm going to say, excuse me, what did you just say? Like, you're just not allowing. And because you're this pure beaming self, all this authenticity is like silver. It just is coming through, and you're so bright that you're very attractive to a lot of people. Again, like Aphrodite was, people like, whoa, what is this specimen of excellence? I need to get me some of that. Like you've been in a room with those people, right? Where they just beam and they know they're all that. They're Lizzo. They are warm and friendly and honey and all of that. And you're like, let's go. Again, it's a rebirth for you. You're realizing, I know my value, my worth, and I'm no longer going to dim myself to fit in. I'm no longer going to do anything that makes me feel less than vibrant and beautiful. Therefore, you're calling this out on a major lighthouse scale, ready for love. So in come the suitors. Beautiful, group 2. I love that. Sometimes we just know, and when we're ready, that's when we allow all the blockages fall away and all the beauty comes in. So I love that energy for you, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, anything like that, you want to go to my Etsy store and get any of my handcrafted designs or my fun Celtic hairpins, the zodiac coins, jewelry, rings, everything is over there, and it helps support my channel. Thank you guys so much for all the business that you send my way. I appreciate your feedback and the pictures of you wearing my jewelry and telling me how your students or coworkers love it. And, you know, I appreciate that more than I can say, because for years when I didn't have the exposure, I had dozens and dozens of what I thought were beautiful, amazing pieces. But when things aren't exposed, and Etsy's difficult if you are on, you know, if you're not kind of on a broader spectrum for people to see and spread the word. That's what happens. And you guys are miraculous, and I'm really, really excited. So thank you. And I'm loving this because Aphrodite, this card is just saying you're capable of anything right now. You're capable of all you want to achieve. You're not settling. And because you're setting a precedence for excellence and attentiveness and pure love, it's going to remain. You haven't set a bad example saying, I accept this lower vibrational behavior. You step right through that door in that golden light of cherish this. This hot stuff is going elsewhere if you are not loving and doving all over this. It's just one of those things. You know your value now, and it's so wonderful. So you're getting this exciting love, and a lot of it, a lot of attention is coming your way, group 2. Beautiful. Okay, now we're on to freedom. This card right away, if you chose this, I feel like you now are giving yourself the freedom to be you, to express what you say. You are no longer going to swallow your words, ideas, or insights. Boom, they are out there. I'm a bird bitch. I got to fly and tell you this and show you this, and you're all excited. I love this. All these beautiful, loving, fantastic energy. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. So this is the energy with your love. This is funny. I've never had these two in combo, the damsel and knight. So understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Again, the freedom to be you and say whatever you want. And the people coming in to pay you this homage have the knight attributes, which is loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. They're not cheaters. They're not liars. They're not low vibe people. These are like Arthurian legends of night, where it's like they stand up for their damsel. They will go to bat for you. They will, if you are sick, they're going to care for you. You nothing that they only derive a sense of joy by helping, aiding, or doing anything for you. These are acts of service, people that they cannot show you enough, but they are not doormats. I mean, these are elevated people, but they want to express things in very romantic fashion. So you have a really romantic phase coming in your life where people are just very adoring and loving and calm and kind and understanding to you. Yeah, it's a wisdom phase too. And part of this is you've learned from the past what you want to allow and what you don't want to allow. And you certainly are not going to be the chaser. You're not going to be the person that has to constantly text and try to get this person's attention. It is going to be a beautiful, equal symbiosis. You go, they go, they're excited. But again, you're pacing yourselves. It's not this crazy thing where you obviously you can't wait to see them or have any kind of conversation with them, but it's one of those things where you realize it's not going anywhere, so there's not this crazy sense of urgency. It's a beautiful courtship. You know, I feel like your next love is this gorgeous courtship, and a lot of this is going to turn into marriage because what you're allowing now is the right kind of love, and you feel it. And when you feel it in your bones, in your spirit, in your heart, you know, and you're no longer going to settle for anything less, which is beautiful. And harmony. This is also what's arriving in your life. Harmony. All your things are kind of falling like dominoes into place. Your work life, your family life, your spirituality, your sense of balance, because you no longer are doing all this obligatory garbage for everybody. You're no longer draining your resources, your mental capacities, and your health for other people. You are putting yourself first. Again, if you notice you're feeling tired, you're not going to go paint somebody's house or buy them a new car or plant their garden or whatever people do. You know, all of those things, those acts of expressions of love, because they can be draining. And even though you love somebody, you don't have to drain yourself. You can simply say, oh, I need to rest up today, but thank you. Like today is a Saturday. I'm probably the busiest I've ever been in terms of private reads and catching up and Patreon and all of that. But I feel at peace and I feel a sense of harmony, because if this wasn't going on, I'd be like, where's all my business at and all my lovely peeps at? You know what I mean? And I've got to say, every once in a while, I never have a fear of that, of like things disappearing when things are good. I don't really have that. When things slow down, I know they're meant to slow down so I can catch a breath, because I'm mutable fire. I'll go as fast as that train allows, and then all of a sudden I'll hit a wall and go, oh, this choo-choo is burnt out to the blitzoids, and I'll just pass out asleep at 5 p.m. till the next day. So to allow for rest, my spirits and guides kind of give me this stream. Ian used to say this funny thing, like, Melanie, I used to put more sugar or higher fats in your diet if I saw you getting a little too lean or whatever. And then vice versa, you know, if I was consuming too much sugar, because he always just feeds me and brings me everything. Otherwise, I'd never eat or drink anything. He really is amazing. His love language is acts of service, and he's so lovely. So it's one of those things where you have a nice balance of everything, your diet, your mental state, you're taking care of yourself. You're saying no to people that need to be told no, which is really nice. And you feel good about that. And you're living in your power. And this love is arriving and you feel good. And you deserve to feel really good group 3. So I love that energy for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melanie and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, I post daily, all different subject matters, spirit messages, angelic messages, sometimes past life, everything. I like an assortment. Whatever comes to me is what I work with, that energy. And it's always different. And I love and adore what I do. And thank you guys for your support as well. Again, if you have any questions, I have a ton of links down below. I have an Etsy store with natural stone and handcrafted designs. I do private reads. Everything is down there. I have a Patreon channel that helps support. And come to me on Instagram. I love it so much because I've met so many people over there. I do daily posts and memes. I do all kinds of contests, and I love to give back through that particular medium because I just feel like I can manage it well. Over here, chasing down comments and specifics gets a little difficult, but DMs and stuff works really well over there. And I answer everybody. Anybody asks me anything, I answer it. It might take a couple days, but what you're going through and how you experience life is important to me. So I'm always going to respond to you. So again, you guys, your love is here. You're feeling it. You're resplendent. You're walking your path. You know, you've done your due diligence. You know what kind of love you want provided for you, and you're seeking it. So therefore, as Rumi says, it's also seeking you.